Okay, let's see how this is. I don't know if this is a good idea. I literally just open up my stream program and hit stream. I haven't got anything open right now. I had a bit of a weird thing happen to my computer just then. So hopefully everything will run slightly smoother now. The downside is that I can't see your comments yet. If any of you is still stuck around. Okay. So far we've had multiple problems. All I want to do is fight a basilisk. Is that so much to ask for? So we're going to be sitting on this screen for a little bit. But you know what? Well, I guess while we wait, here, take this. Okay, that was really laggy. Okay, this is probably a really bad idea. But hey, at least I'll be able to talk to you guys. Let me just bring up the stream so I can at least read the comments over on YouTube. So I'm not going to be able to read any of the comments over on... wait. Actually, I might be able to. What am I doing? Beep, beep. There we go. I can read these comments. Let me just put on a background. There we go. Beautiful. Wait, is it centered? No, it's not. There we go. Beautiful. So now I can read your comments from the preview thing. Let's go. Anyway. Let's see. Quiddy says, why does it say one watching, or am I the only person watching? Rip. No, I'm here. I have the stream open on 2 browsers. Wow, okay. Microsoft Edge and Maxon Cloud. I can barely read the text. It's like a little bit fuzzy for me. Lag is great. Why stop lag? Whoa. Does Tina normally do that? I don't know. So, I guess this is a good example as to the power of my computer. It is, let me just turn that background off. I think it's slightly lagging. My computer is super powerful, and I can actually now start bringing the comments back up. So let's drop back over into here while I bring up the comments. Unfortunately, if you're watching over on Twitch, I'm not going to bring up the Twitch comments just because the voices were pretty good. Ah, there we go. Let me just go to thing. How's everything going? Oh, cool. I can start starting up everything. Elite Dangerous is booting up as well. So everything is booting up. Everything's looking good. At least it'll give me some time to talk to you guys about whatever. But yes. So, god damn it. Come on. Sorry, guys. If you've watched my live streams in the past, you know that I am not a professional. My live streams always tend to go horribly wrong, at least at some point, one way or another. I guess this is why I'm kind of glad I'm not a big YouTuber or a big streamer. Oh, done. Okay. Pop out chat. Yeah. Now I can see everyone. I can see the chat. Quite the lag background. Super powerful. Can't be my over excessive 32 gigs of 32. Jesus. How much RAM do I have? Oh yeah, so I do have access to some of my information. So I have a GeForce GTX 660 Ti or Ti, whatever it's called. And I also have 8 gigs of RAM. You guys may get a bit of an explosion of sound as Elite Dangerous fires up. But that's fine. That's perfectly fine. Alright. But yeah, if you guys have any questions you'd like to ask, now is the time. Let me jump over here because Elite Dangerous will be booting up very, very soon. 660 Ti. Yes, that is my graphics card. Yeah, this computer is very, very old, and yet it can still run Elite Dangerous. I do want to get a new computer so I can... well, one, so I can actually play games properly. Like, I had in time for... Wow, that is loud. Oh. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, wait. Sorry. This is my window that I normally have for when I screen cap real things. Oh. Mmm. I don't know. What screen do you guys like? Do you like this screen or this screen? Screen 1 or screen... Actually, whatever. Anyway. Now that that horribleness is sort of done, let me just rearrange my windows a little bit again just so I can see the comments section, see the stream, see the quality of the stream, and track everything. Alright. Start. Solo. Let's see. That's Rick every time the game loads in. Blame Tesla man. Tesla then. Did I say Tesla man? I did. Oh yeah, I'm still in this ship. So if I get another crash or whatever, just assume that that's going to be the end of the stream. Yeah. I really need to figure out how to fix that. I could probably start with a new... the weird orgasm sound. Orgasm sound? You mean like this? I forgot I had that there. Anyway, I recently got a... Oh, everyone in there. See, that's the thing. I'm running this game on... I think on, like, medium high. I think the only thing that I have turned right down, I think, is ambient occlusion. I think. I can't remember, but I know I have a lot of the settings up high. Alright. No, I have render distance turned right down. That's what I've turned right down. But everything else I think is on like medium and high. Alright, let's get back to what I was doing before. Hopefully it stored everything. Yeah. That was on my speakers, said Stoven. Also, hello to Echo. I already said hello to you. Actually, yeah, everyone who was here before. Alright, let's go to outfitting screen. Also, I saw your gloriousness setup on Discord, Stoven. It's beautiful. Did it? Yes, it did. Final and last step. We'll store this as well. Store. Next minute. Crash. I will be so sad if that happened. I'm on max settings over here. GTX 1080. I do need a new graphics card. My graphics card is really old. And the downside is that graphics cards are usually the most expensive part about computers. I think. Is it graphics card or is it processor? I don't know my computers very well. Anyway, let's jump back into my basking machine. The Imperial. Oh, it's so good. Use this ship. Wait, I could sell my cutter for 200 mil. My ship is worth way more than that. I think it's because it's wanted right now. And it's wanted for the most dumbest reasons. I shot a Thargoid and got a bounty for shooting a Thargoid? I did record it, so I'm going to look at the replay footage to double check on that. If that's a bug, I'm going to report it to Elite Frontier and say, guys, you have a bug here. I got a bounty from shooting a Thargoid. That doesn't make sense. Alright, alright, so I was loading up my ship now. I do have some worrying things that I am a little bit scared about, but we'll worry about that later. Let me get my beautiful... Oh, I call it the Altean class tank. Anyone who watches Voltron will know exactly what Alteans are. Yes, okay, so I want to store this. So store... Rick, don't buy graphics cards right now. Bitcoin miner scam. Yes, I've heard about that. The whole Bitcoin thing, which is kind of annoying, I guess. But, Let's see. It's not a bug. Stations can also tax you for shooting at Thargoids in station fires. Oh! Okay, so that's what happens. Well, that's a pain. Alright, let's go to stored modules. Oh yeah, let's see, which one has the most? 490, 500, this one. Transfer to ship. There you go. Let's make this ship as tanky as possible. Alright, so I need, was it this one? Yes, it was, okay. Transfer to ship. It's probably going to give me a warning. No, it's not, okay. And let's transfer this. No, that's not it. That to my ship as well. Alright. So there are going to be a few things that I'm going to have to turn off because of power. And the things I'm going to turn off is the cargo scoop for one. So that's turned off. Actually, I'll get some altitude and I'll test this out. First, let me plot a route to the system that I need to go to verse a Basilisk, because Basilisks are getting very hard to find. But I did find this system last night, which had it. Let me get... I'll leave that there, actually. Landing gear. Oh wait, I don't have my voice recognition program on. I probably should open that. Let me gain some altitude. I'll open up my voice attack program. Anyway, so I've not been paying attention to the chat. Stoben, Rick, do you have any outfit references that I can review? I always default to your War in Minecraft design when drawing you. Maybe the same kind of outfit that I have Tina wearing. You guys can't see it, I'm just working on my getting voice attack up and running. Alright. So let me just be sure that this is working well. Blah. Yes, it's working. Awesome. Okay. Let's see. George, let's go for the Haxer tech coat. Oh yes, I was going to check if my ship runs out of power when I deploy everything. I have a feeling it will. Let's take a look. Here we go. Yep. Alright, let's retract all that. I know exactly what I'm going to turn off because I'm not going to use them in this fight. And that is... Let's be up here. Where are you? Yeah, I'm not going to need my shields. I'm going to turn those off. There we go. Plasma, pulse lasers. Let's turn those off. Alright, let's see how this goes. Yes! Cool. Oh no. Please don't be through the planet. It's not. Cool. What is this game about? This is a space sim game. What it's about is whatever you want it to be about. That sounds like as I'm being a smartass. I'm actually not. Okay, this game is literally about whatever you want it to be about. So if you want to be a trader, or you can be a trader if you want to be like a transporter where you transport passengers. You can be a passenger transporter. You can be a combat pilot. You can be an alien hunter, which I am. I hunt aliens and I fight for humanity. Or you can be a bounty hunter. Bounty hunters seem to be the default go-to for newbies. Like that's where I started. I've heard that's usually where a lot of people started.
Frameshift drive charging.
But yeah. Alright. Things are gonna get interesting. Finally, we can actually fight a Thargoid, and I'll probably lose. I tend to have the worst luck when fighting Thargoids. This ship is not maneuverable. Purge the Xenos. Yes, uh-oh. There may be a slight lag. I noticed there's a bit of red suddenly. I started with bounty hunting and still do it. Yeah, like, technically I still do bounty hunting. I just bounty hunt aliens, not humans. That being said, this ship is more than capable of hunting humans as well. Players, though, I've only fought one player in this ship, and this is when I first got the ship. I was interdicted by a player and he killed me. I just bought the ship, so I didn't have any modules that I like, any kind of modules on the ship when he did that. But I would like to verse a player again. I remember I did verse a player, but it was more or less just for fun. Like, we just sort of like, the rule was once our shields dropped, the first person to drop the other person's shields won. That was kind of the game. Okay, so this is where basilisks spawn. Now, I may have to jump in and out every now and then, just because sometimes they don't spawn, and you do need to reset the instance every now and then. You may also notice, actually you probably don't notice, but I'm wanted in this system. Anyway, fighting with that ship is not recommended. Tony, yes. I actually did have a Condor to fight Thargoids, but I noticed everyone else had a Condor, and I'm one of those people who's like, I like to be different. I love difference. So I was like, I want to be in this ship. Alright. There we go. This... Okay, yeah, this doesn't have any... So let's...
Frameshift drive charging.
Let's see if I can jump through the ship. Here we go. Alright, let's see if I can time this. No, I couldn't time it. Damn it. But yeah, this ship, I can already tell this ship isn't the greatest with fighting Thargoids because it moves very slowly. Its maneuverability is really bad. And I don't have... actually, I do have some engineered ships, but there's like, I think, grade 2 or grade 3 engineered leveled thrusters on this ship. Dirty thrusters, that is. And I do know the dirty thrusters do help with maneuverability. Alright, how do I go now? I think... Nope. More humans. We're going to be here a lot. And knowing my luck today, we're going to be doing this for a while.
Drive charging.
Even though I only did this twice last night. I jumped out once and came back. Alright. Do you have a full body image of Tina's outfit that you can send to me? I actually don't. The closest one I have is of her standing in the rain. She does wear boots, I do know that. I made her, in my mind, she's wearing like boots. If you want to look at sort of the bottom half, look at Kara from the game Detroit. I based a lot of Tina's clothing outfit from Kara from Detroit. I think it's Kara. Alright, nope. Son of a bitch. I thought I had my hopes up and everything.
Frameshift drive charging.
Do you have... Oh, I already read that. Sorry, I have not been paying attention to the chat. Normally when I'm doing this stuff, actually, I can sort of look at the chat and play this as well. Let me get some distance from this. Singing in the rain. Yes, I have a picture of Tina in the rain, I think on my Facebook. But I can bring it up after I kill some Thargoids and you can take a screenshot of it. Because it's on my hold screen for this live stream. Quiddy says, Rick, I must switch this live stream to my TV. Is it TV worthy? I mean, yeah, I'm not going to really be showing anything inappropriate. This is Elite Dangerous after all. And beep beep. I know Thargoids are here. I wonder if it'll be quicker if I just like log on and log back on again. Log off and log back on again.
Frameshift drive charging.
I don't know. Why is no Thargoid showing itself? So what I'm looking for is when I drop in, if I don't see any human vessels drop in, it usually means that there is a Thargoid there. And that's what I'm looking for. If I don't see humans, then we're in luck. If I do see humans, then I have to do this again. By the way, I love looking at the star. Beware of the tracer moan, says Sean. No, I won't do any tracer moans. But now that I said that, it's very tempting to. I'm one of those people who I'll do things out of spite. Like if someone says, don't do that, I'm like, well, told me not to do it, I'm gonna do it now. Ah, yes! Yes! Here we go. There he is. I do need to get a scan on him though. Alright. So prepare to see a lot of slow turning and struggling. Oh, please don't be leaving. I would like to scan you first. Yes. Come and face me. Wait, are you a basilisk? You don't look like a basilisk, you just look like a standard Thargoid. Oh. You're just a standard Thargoid. You're boring. But for those of you who don't play, let's get a nice close look at it. These ships are gorgeous, by the way. I wonder if we can see the pilot. Oops. Oops, there we go. Eh. So that's not exactly the Thargoid I wanted, and I could fight this one, but I know I can take these guys easily, like literally easily. I'm not exaggerating or anything. I want a basilisk, that's why I'm here. So let's leave, try and get ourselves a basilisk. Join the dark side. Oops, am I still in mass lock? Damn it, I was all like hyped and ready to go. But no, there's a Cyclops, the weakest of the interceptors. Oh, if I... that was the Cyclops warping out of there. I'm not gonna lie, when I used to hear that, I would always like, my heart would race. I'd be like, oh my god, but nowadays I'm like, eh. One thing I do want to hear though is, warning, massive frame shift anomaly detected. That will have my heart racing, because that would mean it would be a giant ship coming in. At least I hope that's the thing. I hope it is. Anyway. Soon we'll... if I drop in and if it's not a basilisk and if it's a Cyclops, I'll just fight it anyway. Just, you know, get a bit of practice of killing Thargoids. Actually, before I do, let me just check the signal source here. Is it threat level 6? 5, never mind. Alright. Humans. You can tell they're humans because humans bamping like that.
Frameshift drive charging.
I said I'd watch it on my TV, then I changed my mind. Don't you trust me? Alright. I hope I don't... I have the words. I don't want to be doing this for too long. I really don't. This is the downside with me and Thargoids, is that I have the worst luck when it comes to finding Thargoids that I want. I think only once have I had luck on my own. Normally I have better luck with other people. And humans again. Come on. Be nice.
Frameshift drive charging.
There was a basilisk here last night. I found it so easy. I know they exist.
3, 2, 1.
It's gonna be awesome. I'm most likely gonna die, but at least I did it in front of 14 people. And however many other people are watching me on Twitch, I haven't been paying attention on Twitch. Am I just orbiting this thing now? There we go. Beep, beep. And, come on.
Frameshift drive charging.
14 whole people? Yes. A whole banana? I will admit though, the one thing I love about this game is the views. Ah, it's so beautiful. Just so beautiful. Alright, let's just orbit around. Come on, please. Alright. Son of a, come on! Does anyone else who plays Elite know where I can find basilisks? Because I'm obviously not having luck here.
Frameshift drive charging.
Boneless people. But those people are all sausages. What are you on about? Alright, let's try this again. I'll try this 2 more times. And if I don't get any Thargoids, I'm just gonna go fight a boring Cyclops. Beep beep. I wish I wasn't carrying my Thargoid weapons. I kind of wish I was carrying my freaking human weapons. I'd kill all these rescue people.
Frameshift drive charging.
Alright. Last time. Hopefully I'll have some luck now. Although... there is one more place that I could check, which I passed on the way out here. Which I might check out, because I do know there are Thargoids there as well. Because I went there last time, but it was a Medusa, and I was like, no, I'm not versed in a Medusa, but I think I might give it a try. Alright, here we go. And humans. Okay, screw it. Let's head back to the other system. I think it was this one here. It was either this one or that one. Let me just double check. Actually, I won't be able to tell. There's a black hole in the system. That's cool. How far away from the star is it? I don't know. Anyway. Oh wait, yeah, it is this system. Cool. Hi, Wake. What? Super Cruise?
Frameshift drive charging.
That's annoying.
Ready to engage.
Eventually brings enemies into contact with fuel. I love the fuel rats. For those of you who don't know, the fuel rats is a player-based group, and what they do is that they actually go out and they help players in need of fuel. So they can go out and they can transfer players who are stuck out somewhere in space, and they need fuel to finish their journey or to get somewhere. And I remember I actually got the fuel. I needed the fuel rats once. I was coming back from a Thargoid base, and I miscalculated. Let me just check this. Ugh. Of course. Let's go the system here.
Frameshift drive charging.
And I think it's kind of cool that the players of this game have managed to make some really actually good groups out of this. Like we have the fuel rats, we have the group I'm with the Thargoid killers. I don't know if CNC Master's watching anymore. let's go and check this out. I am probably going to die here, but I will make it as glorious as possible. AKA, I'll at least try and put up a fight. I'll try in my slow-turning mothership. Frontier did add a badge for fuel rats, but only people that were fuel rats when it was given out could get it. I still think that's really cool. That the developers of the game are sort of like making various things within the game because of players, if that makes sense. Like Obsidian Orbital, how they have Obsidian Ant, the YouTuber, do the voice for the interior of the station. That I thought was really cool. Alright, let's see how this is. Also, I would love to land on a planet like that. It'd be so cool. Just like flying above the lava or into it. I mean, I can't imagine doing a planet like a surface landing planet like that would be very hard. It's more or less like atmospheric planets, where I'm like, I can see how it could be difficult. Alright, here we go. And we have nothing here. Of course. Alright, so by the way, this is an Imperial ship. Capital class ship, that is. I just wish Minecraft was like that. Yeah, I mean, it sort of is, but it's more or less the players have to do it. Although, Frontier isn't the only game company that has done things like that. I do know Blizzard, they have dedicated a few things to some of their player base as well. So, for example, I do know on Lijiang Tower, there is one of the maps. There is a statues or figures or something like that of astronaut suits, and that's actually dedicated to a player who passed away just before the game was released, just before like Overwatch was released. But he was super excited to play it, but unfortunately he had passed away due to I think it was a bike accident. Yes. To Cyclops again. Clearly, Cyclops I want to die. Screw it. I'll fight you. I mean, it's going to be a walk in the park, but I'm going to do it anyway. Oh shit, I don't have a crew member. Well, thankfully, I did this. Shoot, I had no idea. Let's do it. Yeah, that's gonna happen a lot. Wait, what? There we go. Overheating right now. Wow, he's yellow. And he is gaining on me. I thought I could outrun him. So I can go right past him. Nope, he's still tagged me. Try and get some distance. Alright. There we go. Oh, he spat out another one. That's okay. At least the shields are down, so now I can shoot him safely. Oh, he can just fly away. God damn it. Go away. You're just annoying. Alright, let's focus this guy. That sort of hurts. Oh, of course it's gonna do that. Faster, faster, there we go. I had my fighter, at least that way I can blah blah blah. Anyway, while I'm running from him, you're getting your ass handed to you. Nah, I'm fine. Already at 87 hull. I think you may be taking heat damage. Yeah, I'm taking a lot. I kind of underestimated how much heat these Guardian things will be giving me. That's okay.
Flight assist off.
I wish I had my fighter though. I usually use the fighter as a thing to get the swarm away from me because that's usually what does all the damage. Okay, his shields are still up and his swarm is there. And it's actually gaining on me, which is good. Even though it says it's out of range because it's flying towards me. Beep, boop. 11 left. I missed. Just flying erratically.
Under attack.
God damn it. Okay.
Temperature critical.
Fly past him. He still managed to tag me. The thing I don't like about the yellow lightning is that I don't know if it's a glitch or anything like that. I'm gonna say it's not, just because, yeah. But what tends to happen is when you get zapped by it, it reduces your speed to 0.
Flight assist.
Even if you're in without flight assist, it still reduces your speed to 0. Alright. Beep, 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 beep.
Temperature critical.
I really need to shoot these like twice before I start overheating. Which can be a little bit dangerous. Let me guess, you're gonna pull up. Yeah. Aha! I do need to outrun it. I can't move. There we go. Let me get my field neutralizer up.
Target shields.
Because there it is. I am immune to that.
Flight assist off.
I hate the swarm so much. Come on. Ah! Eh. There we go. Wow, he's ace away from me. His shields are still up. Let me see if I can take it down.
Temperature critical.
I know. There we go.
Target shields offline. Taking heat
that not kill it? There we go. Damn it! Fine. I'll outrun it now. Because of that. Oh, is my thing still going? I have no heat sinks left. Wait, why am I running? I'm overheating. I could have just stayed at 4. There we go, it's cooling down.
Flight assist off.
Let me just repair my shields. And I'm going to sit back here for a little bit. And while I do, I'm going to take a look at the comments. Frontier needs to add something like a EMP missile or torpedo that shuts down systems hit with it for a given time. That would be cool. I mean, I do know they have something a bit like the pack hounds, but they're more or less like destroy modules really, really quickly. Pack hounds are glorious looking. I love the look of pack hounds. By the time he gets to me, it'll just be one shot, and then he shall be dead. And we can celebrate. So I do like these cannons, but they do have a catch, which is they are stupidly heaty. I think I might know a way around, but I'll wait till this thing's in range. Target shields offline. Target shields offline.
Target shield.
Dead.
Module malfunction. Target destroyed.
Simples. Alright. Let's do this. I do need my crew member. So I'm going to drop into Indra and grab a crew member. I'm pretty sure I can grab a crew member. Actually, let me just double check on that. So I do know some places don't allow you to have crew members. Might want to go and try get a increased ammo capability for heat sinks if you don't already. Yes, I actually will need to do that. Yes. Oh yes, what was I doing? I was doing this. Just going to here. Oh yeah, there's a black hole in this system. I'll see how far that black hole is from where I am. Alright, so this place has, what do they have access to? Auto dock outfitting, I believe. I'm just gonna double check, just to be safe, because I don't want to like dock at it and then realize I just wasted time. Because we don't want to waste people's time, said a developer for Frontier. Okay, yeah, so it needs to say crew lounge. Unfortunately, that place doesn't say it, which is kind of annoying. So back to the rope I go, I guess. I'm kind of sad we didn't get to fight a freaking basilisk. I really want to fight a basilisk. Highwick.
Frameshift drive charging.
What's your favorite piece of clothing? I was going to add whatever you might like into your character's design. See, I'd like to say winter clothes, but because I live in Australia, our winters last for a month and then it's hot again. And usually our winters are still warm anyway. Like, to cope with Australian winter is pretty much put on something warm and don't turn on your fan. And that's how you cope with winters here in Australia. So I think what I might do, is I'll see how far away the nearest Thargoid alien site is, and we might go and grab ourselves some. Might go and visit a Thargoid site. Of course, I don't want to have to go hunting for a probe and artifacts because they're a pain to find. But yeah, anyway. What's your... oh wait, I already read that. Engineer grind time. Oh yes, the engineer grind. Although with the new update, it's not as bad as it used to be. It still is a lot of stuff that you have to do, but at least you can sort of go hunting for materials and then trade them in for materials that you actually need. I do like that mechanic a lot more. You know what? Sure, let's just fight another Thargoid because for Ek. Why not? Actually, no. I want my crew member. Those swarms are brutal. So basically, pretty much Tatiana's style. Almost, yeah. Did I say Tatiana? Tina's style. I keep thinking Tatiana because Tatiana is the female character in my short, and the female character in my short is based on this character right here. If I get a better view, maybe not. Actually, I can get a better view. I just go to this. There we go. So the character in my short is very heavily based on this character here, which I can't seem to. There we go. Rotate. And I can actually get closer if I go face. There we go. I think everyone who uses a female avatar sort of uses the same sort of setup or same character. Escapa. Wants to hunt Thargoids, uses stock weapons. That sounds like an animation idea. Someone new to Thargoid fight using stock game weapons. Oh yes. I kind of wish you could engineer the Thargoid weapons. I mean, at the same time, I can see why they can't, because it makes sense lore-wise and makes sense game mechanic-wise as well. But it'd be cool regardless, like at least being able to increase ammo size or reduce heat. Like damage-wise, I mean, sure, they could do damage, just have like the distance and the ammo clip is reduced significantly. Typical game balancing stuff. I'm still here playing Grand Theft Auto. Oh, Grand Theft Auto. That is a game I have and I want to play, but then when I saw how much memory I needed to play it, that's when I was like, oh, okay. Because my computer is an animation computer, a lot of the animations I make aren't small. So for example, the Elite Dangerous animation that I made was about 12 gigs before I compressed it. Because that's what I always make my animations in like stupidly high quality and then I compress it for YouTube. I always do that because there are some times when I'll work on an animation and then sometimes I'll want to zoom in on a shot because I don't like how it's framed or whatnot. And I find if I make it too low quality, once I start zooming in, the quality takes a dive for that shot pretty quickly. Very nice, says Stoven. Why am I still going slow? I can go faster. Throttle level off? Okay, the voice command didn't do it for me then. 12 gigs? That's nothing. Oh no, like 12 gigs for an animation. Then you have to hold up on all the other animations and stuff that I've made, and that tends to pile up quite significantly. Because I have a terabyte of memory, and I think I'm down to like 50 gigs of memory left. Speaking of which, I need to transfer one of my animations over to my hard drive. But when I saw Grand Theft Auto, I think Grand Theft Auto was 80 gigs. Or, it was 50 plus gigs of memory for me to download. And when I saw that, I'm like, oh wow, that, on Australian internet, that's going to take me freaking a weekend to download. And then it's also like, I'd rather use that space for, like, when I'm working on animations. Because normally when I work on animations, I work on like 3 at the same time. So I have the Elite Dangerous one that I'm doing right now. I have a commission one that I'm also working on. I also have a Minecraft one in pre-production. So I need to play Minecraft, by the way, which I may actually stream with Zach I'm thinking I might stream it. I don't know. And what else do I have? But yeah, my computer, I usually like to keep space free for my animations because there have been times when I'll render out a shot that goes for like 2 or 3 seconds and it'll be somewhere around the 6 to 7 gig zone just for that 2 to 3 seconds worth of animation. Purely because I tend to render out at 4 to 8K resolution and then I sort of like bring it down to 1080p for YouTube.
Maya, Romeo, India, Charlie. Be aware
I did not mean to do that.
Gravitational conditions when approaching this facility, Commander. Fly safely.
There you go.
Access granted. Set down on landing pad 01.
Scan detected.
Landing gear.
Scan detected. Landing gear deployed.
Oh yeah, Stoven, would you like to check out the Thargoid base? I don't think I've really shown the Thargoid base on my channel. I'm pretty sure I can get there on this fuel tank. When you steal a car and only crash at once, and that is into a wall. 2 operating systems. I want to get. There's like. The thing with me at the moment is like every time I can buy, well not buy, but I can upgrade my computer to be a bit better. But because I want to go to Japan right now, I'm being a huge cheap ass. I pressed the wrong button. Oh, by the way, if you ever do press like outfitting screen or stuff by mistake, you just hit backspace, and then I'll like cancel the whole thing. There we go. Let's see if I can get a... So this is my main NPC, Gloria. I use her for hunting humans, but I never... or Cyclopses, because I'm fairly confident in finding Cyclopses, but when I do things I'm not comfortable with, I tend to use an NPC that's replaceable. Alright, so I think that's everything. Or press escape. Ah, okay. Oops. I never really press escape because I always consider that as my go-to menu button. I hit backspace. I think backspace I hit just by... Yeah, because I was like, there has to be a button to cancel out of this, so I just kept pressing buttons until something happened. Let's see, what was I doing again? Oh yes, I completely lost track. What am I doing? So, let's take a look at our map. Let's... map here, and I was going to go to... Civilizations, Thargoids. There's so many yellow areas, which is like stations that were attacked and now are under repair. So there's one here. Excuse me. You know what? Why not? I might be able to fight some Thargoids while I'm there. So it should be there. Beep beep. In fact, what I might do, just in case, I might actually carry some cargo racks with me. That way, if I do find a probe or whatever on the way, at least I can pick it up and then take it with me so it can go inside of the building. So let me swap this one out. Please have a cargo rack. Yes. Sure. No. Store. I love my Altean tank. It's so glorious. Okay. Let's go. Launch. Rick, I'm so jealous of your ship. I want to trade. If only that was possible. Yeah. Like, there are a lot of things I kind of wish I could do in this game. I mean, I do know some people are against it, but I wish, like, okay. Hang on, let's just take off. Landing gear.
Ship released, clear for ascent.
So, okay, so I wish you could trade modules with players. I wish you could trade money to players as well. Or credit. So I wish you could give credit to players. In other words, I wish they had a market system like in other MMO RPG games out there. I can see why other players don't want it. I mean, I'm not like, oh, they need to have it, otherwise this game is ruined, but it's kind of like, I kind of wish you could do that, because it'd be kind of cool. It'll add a bit more of a dynamic to the world. But at the same time, I can see it having a lot of exploits and whatnot, because every other game that has those mechanics do have a lot of exploits. I'm pretty sure there's an obstacle in the way. Yep.
Clear of the board perimeter. Flight control out.
Super Cruise.
Frameshift drive charging.
There is one thing that I do wish that they had.
3, 2, 1.
That I know a lot of other people who play this game don't want. I do wish this game did have autopilot for jumping to system. Why some people may think, oh, you're just taking away the game mechanic, and yeah, but at the same time, I do wish they had that available. Like, it doesn't make the fun any... Sorry, that doesn't make the game any less fun, because... We'll take Flight Sim, for example. Flight Sim has autopilot. That's kind of what planes do. They have an autopilot feature for, like, the long, boring parts of the flight. And so, normally you'd think that would make Flight Sim boring, but it actually made it a lot more fun, because setting up the autopilot to get it working was a lot of fun, and then having it work to how you programmed it was extremely fun. And then you could, like, sort of go off and... Well, not really go off, but sort of sit there and, like... watch YouTube videos on Netflix or whatever. So I always found Flight Sim was fun because it had the autopilot. And I think it wouldn't be too bad for Elite Dangerous, but again, I can see why players don't want that feature. I'm just talking out my ass right now. I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, the entire drop gold thing, yeah. And it takes a lot of time. Plus a lot of cargo. Which makes me wonder, I wonder if players were doing that, like, back in the day, because I do know if you just drop cargo in stations now, like, I think stations just open fire on you. I think. They either open fire on you or they just give you a massive, hefty fine. Alright, just gonna fly to that planet, but I'm gonna stop in any non-human signal sources that I see. And just so I can select quickly. There we go. I'm going to travel there a little bit slowly. There is a fucking docking computer. Autopilot should be okay. Yeah. Old docking computers. So, I actually think docking computers are kind of fun. Ah, boo. Like, I used to say, oh, like, I like to dock manually because that's, like, a lot of fun to sort of, like, dock manually, but then when you have the computer do it, it's kind of like, oh, cool. I also think it's a little bit cheating, because I've noticed when the computer takes over for flying this ship, for docking, this ship tends to suddenly be able to turn really quickly. And it's like, I wish the ship could turn this quickly when I'm having control of it. Come on. Non-human signal source. I don't care what threat level... Okay, well, I do. Threat level 5. This'll do. Let's take a look. So I'm looking for probes or unknown, and I probably will need to turn on my cargo rack for this. I think also for now, I'll turn this off, because I'm not planning on fighting Thargoids right now. That's what turbo docking is for. Ah, yes. Actually, that's what I love about this ship. I can turbo into the ground, and I will take almost no damage. It's great. In fact, I'll try it when we get to the alien Thargoid base. I'll boost into the ground and we'll see how much damage I take. Alright. Please have a probe or artifact, whatever. And... Nope. Hello, you. I'm gonna shoot right past you. Bye. And alright.
Drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1.
All bips prepare for landing. I used to remember doing the passenger missions. It was the Upsilon Gold Rush passenger missions. I remember doing that one, and I was carrying a bunch of passengers. I got to the station, and then I got scanned by a police officer, and then like I think 3 of my passengers were like, "Oh, take me to the nearest station. I'm not paying you for this." I got so annoyed with that because I was in this cutter here. I actually, and I had my cutter decked out with weapons. So I was like, you know what, screw it. So I decked out my cutter with the full shield boost and everything, and I just left the station and killed every police officer in the area. And yeah, then I went into a sidewinder, killed myself, and reset the wanted level on myself. Back in the day where you could use that. Nowadays you can't do that. Alright, let's see if this has a probe or a artifact. I just want to go inside the structure because it's kind of boring being outside. I want to go inside. It's where all the fun is. I mean, it would be kind of cool if I had a probe and an artifact. And I think I saw Obsidian uploaded a video today talking about a new thing that's happened. I probably should be checking out Twitter. In fact, I might do that now. See if there's anything you discovered. Because I tend to do that quite a bit. I'll like just hang around the Elite Dangerous subreddit on Twitter.